What's up, y'all? This is Rare Commodity Radio. I'm in here waiting on my co-host Ant Skillet. Won't be able to make it today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But we're gonna go ahead and get to promoting these events. May 23rd, Private Stock out in Austin, Texas. The Culture. They got Emperor T versus G Lo, Night the Poet versus Ice Cold, Foolish Carlito versus Trax, and OG Trey versus Young NASA. That'll be live streamed on the culture.tv. Battles open up at 2 p.m. Invite only, and that's May 23rd. Next card up is July 10th, also in Austin, Texas. Terminal Battlegrounds. Action on the front lines. This is a very packed card. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 battles on this card. Door price is 30. Your boy Geo Major on that card. VIP is 40. Pre-sales is 25.
All on one day.
All in one day. You know what the bad thing is? I gotta film that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to them. I'll put the flyer right here so y'all can see that. And,
Geo Major.
Go check that out. Whatever.
Oh,
and also the White Rhino Party going down in Dallas, Texas. Their headliner is Fonz versus Clutch. Gwitty versus Polo Paul. Logic versus Chef Trez, G-Lo versus Southwest Asian, Drax versus Young God ATM, Poppy G versus Styles the Rook, and 4 other battles also on this card. This go down July 24th in Dallas. They don't have a door price. This is a 5th Dimension and Underground Battle League joint event venture that they have going on. Very dope card. They doing like White Rhino parties in different areas, so it's like a continued event going on. With that being said, so that's all the events that I know of as of right now. Battle of the Week. I got 2 nominations. First Battle of the Week nomination, Rob Raw versus Catboy Hurt on UBL. Happened in the Midwest. Good little 1-round battle y'all can burn through. And the other,
who was Rob Raw? That boy Rob?
Nah, some other guy from Mississippi. But he's from Milwaukee, though. Yeah, his name Rob Raw. He all right. I watched it because I know who Catboy Hurt is. I'm a big fan of him. So he a big boy that can rap. I fuck with him. Other battle nomination is Ryder versus Drugs on Do or Die Battle League. Y'all can look that up on Battle Rap Trap with D.I. the Henny Man. That was a good little 1-rounder. You see 2 friends going at it. They used to be friends. I guess they enemies now from what I hear. And that's it. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into the interview portion while I'm waiting on my co-host to get here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, we got a up-and-coming battler on the scene who's been kind of doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout-out to Jay Blakk. You know what I'm saying? The God.
Yes,
Get
sir.
it right. Before I get into the interview, first time I met Jay Blakk was at a Houston Barcode event, if I'm not mistaken. When I saw it when Beretta battle official. That's when I met you. J Ty introduced me to you.
At the big card.
The big card, yes. Which they still are holding on to a battle over there, but that's another discussion. But my question for you, Jay Blakk the God, how'd you get the nickname and what made you get into battle rap?
The nickname Jay Blakk came from my little brother-in-law, Popeye, Free Popeye, FPC Popeye. Just young and thugging, bro. And my first name started with a J, and I'm dark-skinned, so he just Jay Blakk. You know, the streets give you your names and stuff. I held on to mine. You know what I'm saying? The God part, I put that on coming into, my consciousness.
Right.
But yeah, I got into battle rap. Speaking of Geo Major, he invited me to go to the home and Nome event.
On Houston Barcode.
Last time it was out here, they're gonna end right there, knocking on the window. He ugly for that. He a ho-host.
Bro, why are you doing it knowing that we live?
Ho-host, not a co-host.
Yeah.
But
you about to lose a job, though. Go ahead.
But so Gio invited me to the Nome and Home event, and it was fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I was seeing a bunch of people I know and stuff, and without me knowing, he hooked up with Mario. You know, Mario be booking the battles for Barcode. He hooked up with Mario and paid Mario $25 for me to have a slot in the next tryout event without me knowing.
Yo, we on the air.
Look, check him out, man.
Bro, just the door's open.
That's how you gonna do me, Ant? That's how you gonna do me,
Bro,
Ant?
go to the door, bro. I'm about to open it up right now.
Go open it up, bro.
Go open that front door, bro. Like, you just steady messing up the interview. Why would you do that?
Niggas.
Ants. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't build with your people for nothing.
Good nigga though, man. I fuck with him.
You know, go ahead though.
But
Where
nah,
you at, so.
Yeah, so Gio paid Mario to get me in the trial without me knowing. And
Right.
he know the type of person I am. He just came to, he was like, man, I don't want to hear nothing. Get your bars ready. I already paid for your slot. You battling such and such date. Be ready. That shit, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
It was up from there. What's up, man?
What's up, Ant? Late Ant? What's good?
Man, I was locked out, bro.
No. That's a lie. Bro, Blakk, you know what time Blakk got here? Like, bro, before you fit this live on the air right now?
Bro,
You finna do this live on the air right now?
7 minutes. I've been outside for 3
Lie, bullshit, bro. You been bullshit, bro.
I've been outside.
Nah, bro, I was doing the whole introduction thing. You was not here.
I know, I heard you.
Bro,
Outside.
I ain't finna do this on there.
Hey, say,
Iceman is.
Like I
is
said,
the-
no,
is
bro, it
that
ain't me. What I said,
stern
Blakk?
manager.
When I said when you came up in here, bro.
Said 3:03. I told you 3 o'clock.
nah, I'll be about 15 minutes later, shit.
And like, man, look, man.
On the history, we've done 17 podcasts. You've
I
been on time
accidentally
for
popped
two.
2 tabs on the way.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm
Can we get to the interview part, please, sir? I'm not trying to get to the
What
other
up
side,
with you,
bro.
man, dog?
I'm already a co-host down as it is.
I requested you.
See? Loosen up, Ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm late. Bro mad at me.
I'm on business
He don't
time,
know
bro.
Ice gonna be
And I've been dealing with other business stuff going on. We're gonna talk about it outside of this. That's fucking up a lot of stuff. So right now I'm not in a good mood.
Look, we finna,
He know that.
Look,
But it ain't because of this though. It's some other stuff. He know that.
Get your interview. That's my nigga. He be alright.
Yeah, he know I'm gonna be all right. I just gotta fuss at him for 2 minutes. He know that.
I'm pretty sure Ice already asked you what got you into battle.
Yeah. He talked about the home card.
How
Yeah.
you got your name, all that stuff. Yeah, typical question.
I had to ask the typical question so he can ask the dirty stuff.
I gotta loosen that nigga up. He mad right now.
But I gotta get him in the mood to do the interview.
Hey.
I had him set up.
And
So
saucy,
now
y'all.
he ready. So now Ant
And
about to ask
saucy
the
right
crazy
now.
question. Yeah.
Hey, nah.
Skillet ducked out of the roasting. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
ducked.
Yeah,
Skillet ducked. He
Shout
knows.
out to Skillet. He had to go to his sister's birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Birthday
all
party,
cool.
I know.
But Skillet know why he ducked.
Yeah.
We
Man.
get you. We gonna get you back. We gonna get you back. You feel me? We gonna get you back.
I'm waiting on Skillet.
Hey, but nah, hey.
Like, this is the second time up here, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
This is official.
It's official first time.
Yeah, but go
But
ahead.
now, you know, I already got past some regular questions. Shit. But now, how do you like this battle rap? You know, how do you like the battle rapping?
I fuck with battle rapping tough. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really know that I would like it like that. I had been watching battle rap for a long time. I just didn't ever think I would be fucking with it. I always did music.
Yeah.
But shit, from the first time I stepped in the barber shop, the 3-4 Action barber shop, it was lit. You know, I was rocking that motherfucker. And you know, I had I guess you could say I had a little leverage on everybody else because I had been watching it so long without doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to really understand what was going on, the type of bars people were saying, who was the best, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, because I was watching Battle Coliseum before I ever even knew about Barcode. I had been watching Battle Coliseum. I didn't even know Ice was the owner. I was watching it, man. I was watching Kaiser. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Battle Coliseum from a long time ago. So,
Thank you, Harlem boy.
The killers.
but then I was watching Smack and stuff
Yeah.
way long before that.
I'm pretty, all of us right there, man.
Yeah, everybody was watching that. Yeah, I was watching that too. But I never seen it as being something as big as it is though. I didn't know it was that fire.
Who actually got you to come to like a event to see it in person?
Geo.
Geo Major.
Oh, Gio.
Yeah,
Man.
Geo.
He brought me to
The same.
Dome at home.
Yeah, same one you saw. Yeah, that's him.
Oh damn! And you got your feet wet for him?
Yeah.
Look how shit work.
Yeah.
Look how shit.
I've been trying to get Geo in the mix. Geo just, he a little difficult.
You know.
He difficult as you is, Ice.
Hey, nah, man, bro. That's why he difficult because you probably be same life. That's why he difficult.
Nah, you can't say that because when I want to go do something, I'm gonna go do it and make it happen.
Facts.
You know that for a fact.
But now, I seen you do the little poetry, and all that
Rap
shit.
Against Poets.
You feel me?
That was fire.
Have you fuck with it?
I fucked with that.
So you do it again?
Hell yeah. I fucked the Rappers Against Poets. It's a different feel, bro. And it can get you ready for that big stage because them poets bring the people. You know, they gonna have some people in that. I was getting booed a little bit. They was mad at me, but nah, they gonna bring the people, man. So it was the same, but it was different than battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It was a little different because I was able to actually talk to my people on some conscious shit like I want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And feel the energy of them feeling what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And in battle rap, you got to stay the course.
Yeah.
The crowd listening for something specific. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be doing what you want to do. So, yeah, but Rappers vs. Poets was fire.
Hey, a lot of people probably don't know this, but like, I think you posted that on the BC card one night at the park, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your opponent,
Woo.
your opponent didn't show up. You know, he's snowflaked out that thing.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Snowflake, the
Hey, but
general.
like, look, I think Ice was pissed. You feel
Of
me?
course.
Ice left. I think Ice had a deal on it. But the dude, remember our bar pulled up. And he was like, he wanted to try to do the battle rap thing. So I was like, shit, we got to battle you. I ain't gonna lie, I instigated, right? I instigated, so. You remember exactly what you told that boy?
Yeah.
What you tell that boy?
He asked.
This is silly, bro.
I told him I was racist. Cause look, they don't know what's going on. I was supposed to battle this white guy.
Facts from
named the
Orange,
General
from
from
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah, the General, yes.
But he flaked. He knew it was about to be tragic. No bullshit on my kids. I was finna go viral on him. But anyway, he didn't show up. But another little white guy just pulled up out the blue saying he wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't want to do it to him because it just wasn't gonna be right for him. You know what I'm saying? He was coming thinking it was our friendly. He didn't understand what battle rapping is. So I didn't want to do it to him. But he was saying he didn't want to do anything, you know, if
You scared
had to
man.
do with no racist stuff. And then I was like, man, I'm racist. You know what I'm saying? But I was in the I was in the zone.
In the
at
zone,
I was
right.
ready I was finna flush something. Man, I had some crazy bars. He probably was gonna want to fight me.
You remember a line or something from that you was gonna say tonight? Go on, say one of them. Like this, you gonna say the end now, you gonna hurt his heart.
Let me. I don't want to leak.
You said some
I don't
fucked
want
up
to
shit
leak
the
none
Porsche
of them.
thing, too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. They want to be rappers against poets. This is what we do. We battle rap. So I gotta show y'all what that consists of. Y'all was talking shit online, but it's different. It's different. It ain't snapping it. Even though the poetry shit is fire, but battle rap, people don't understand. You can say some shit on a song that's fire. But then you say that motherfucker on the battle rap stage, niggas gonna be like, man, that shit ass, bro. That shit was basic. It's a certain standard that you gotta be at in battle rap. On most crowds, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crowds that's gonna gas, but most of them, yeah, you gotta be saying something fire, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So, what made you, move over to Barco?
I had the
people wanna know, bro.
I had the tryout there.
Yeah.
Once I had the tryout in there, because see, I had already had the tryout at Barcode prior to doing the event at Coliseum. I just didn't know when they was gonna book my next battle.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be Lil Wody. Shout out Lil Wody, man. My little homie from New Orleans, but he stay on the dub now. You know where it's good at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't know when they was gonna book that battle. And you know, when you first jump in battle rap, you be anxious to hurry up and tear a bunch of people head out. So I was like, man, I'm taking. And then Ice called me and was like, hey bro, I want to book you for a battle. Do you I got 1 to 3 people you can battle. And he said it's such and such from here and such from there and this white boy. And I pumped the brakes. I was like, a white boy, give him here. I don't fuck everybody else. That's who I want. And so he booked it, and that's how I got that. But I had already did the trial for Barcode. And see, when I first came in, bro, I didn't know nothing about nothing that happened between Barcode, Coliseum, none of that shit. So I was in the mind frame of, man, I'm finna do everything in Houston with, you know what I'm saying, with every motherfucker. Which still my mind frame, because we can do more, you know what I'm saying, together. But it just wasn't that, so shit, I just did whatever was there. If we would have did that battle outside, though, listen, no bullshit, that would have been top of the list on Coliseum. I really had some disrespect. I can say one of the bars that I had for him. Even though I still want to smoke him, I'm gonna just take out the shit for him. I said, cause y'all know, man, I can't do this on here. Y'all know he got a dead twin brother, right? So, and I ain't gonna lie, he asked me, like, after we already locked it in, though, he hit me on the inbox and was like, hey, man, you got anything you don't want me to talk about? And I was like, nah, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, I just got one thing, man, don't say nothing about my dead brother. And so I had already planned on saying something. Yeah. But when he said that, it just made me want to say it even more. You know what I'm saying? So I never even responded. I just was like, I'm still saying something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. And so shit, man.
It's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, bro.
But see, this is the thing I don't get with battle rap. You get in a sport that's a disrespectful sport in the first place. And then you're telling me, hey, bro, this part right here off limits. My thing is, if you find out information on me and you go digging and finding that shit, you better go use that shit.
Use it.
Don't know what I'm saying? It's my job not to put that shit out there publicly for you to find out about it.
Especially if you looked at my Facebook page.
You know what I'm saying?
You knew who I was. We talked shit online. You already knew what this was. You knew what it was, bro.
Unless it's a universal rule that you can't go to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't like UFC was like, hey, bro, if you do a low blow, that's automatic. You out of there. You know what I'm saying? But everything else you can hit, whatever, like illegal back elbow, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That rule has to go with everybody. Battle rap ain't no fucking rules. You know what I'm saying?
None.
Most battles, you gonna find out there's certain people you can get away with certain shit with and all that stuff. Like me, I ain't too fond of niggas touching other niggas. Period. Cause I'm like, the minute you touch a nigga, it's like rules off. Like I ain't finna protect you. You all on your own now.
In which I was prepared because I knew the type of shit I was gonna say, so I was prepared for him to, you know what I'm saying, on the swing or something. Yeah. It was up.
My thing is though, I was a personal battle rapper. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get personal with you, cause personals can fuck you up while you rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But like, shit, like I say, if you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want nobody talk about certain shit, just don't do it, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like,
y'all know that's exactly why I feel like, and it's just me. I ain't speaking for everybody, but this is me. That's exactly why I don't feel like they should even be battle rapping. White boys and shit, you shouldn't even be rapping because
it's shit like that gonna bother you.
Yeah, it's shit. If you couldn't stand in the hood and play the dozens with us without turning red You can't do this, bro. It's different. It's a different culture, man.
We say shit to each other. They want.
You'll never believe, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Each other. You would think probably really hate each other. Some shit niggas say to each other. Well, especially since I lost the little leg, boy. Look at motherfuckers be lighting me up, boy. Look at
you know, come on, man. People will roast you. We done had roasting sessions. When I stayed in Greenhouse patio, bro, or cattails, we had roasting sessions for hours on people. Like lasting to the next day, people still talking about it. So it's like you can't do that type of shit, bro. This ain't the sport for you, man. We built for this. This is what we do. That's how we maintain the code that we on. That's how niggas stay fresh. Because you can't come walk in the battle rap arena looking any kind of way. Somebody gonna flame that shit.
Shout out to the Dirty Detective.
Dirty Detective. Shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you can't do it.
How many battles you had so far?
2, 3. I say 2.
What was your best battle, you think?
The next one.
The next one.
Man, I can't say, bro. I like all my shit, bro. I even like my trial battle.
Yeah.
I like all my shit. I just have shit in them that I wish I could reuse. You know what I'm saying? I like all my shit. I can't really say. I'll say this. I enjoyed me and TP Surreal battle the most.
That was a good one.
Cause that's the homie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was fucking him up. I'll get him up. But nah, I enjoyed that one. And it was at a spot where I was at a lot. It was cool. But I really enjoyed that Lil Wody battle too, man. That hoe was fired up. I didn't know nobody in there, but everybody was on my side. It was fired up. It was fired up in that motherfucker, bro.
Nah, I see. You be you and Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast blunts. Yeah.
Breakfast blunts.
Mm-hmm.
What made y'all? What's the concept of it, and what made y'all want to do it?
All right, so with the breakfast blunt, Jackie Boy had already been doing the breakfast blunt.
Facts.
But upon him coming into some consciousness, he decided he didn't want to do the breakfast blunt the same way he had been doing it. It was more geared towards being funny and you know what I'm saying? And he wanted to be on something more serious, you know, to educate the people and shit. And so when we met, we kind of linked up and fell into some conscious shit and, you know, started going over shit. And it was just organic, bro. He was like, man, I'm about to crank the breakfast blunt back up. He was like, you want to be on that motherfucker with me? I was like, hell yeah. So shit, we just lit it up. We about to crank that mother. We've been absent a lot, you know what I'm saying? We've been having shit to do. The C-Miles, he been cutting hair and all kinds. But we gonna start going to Mondays and Fridays with. Yeah, that breakfast blunt is the shit, man. People really fuck with it.
Yeah,
And on that note, we're going to take our commercial break. Shout out to the sponsors.
Oh, yeah, what up with it, man? Yeah, shout out my girl, Queen Val, man, out there in Fort Worth, man. Out there, Queen's Catering, man. Y'all holler if y'all need any catering. She come anywhere, bro. And her food is the lick, real talk. And we got Taste the Ride out on Sampson Street. I keep forgetting the address number, but it's on Sampson.
Yeah,
Taste
it
the
is.
Ride. You Google it, you'll find it, real talk.
And also shout out Certified Hemp Hut on the north side on 2920. I'm up there every Monday. Y'all come fuck with me one good time with me and J Ty. But back to the interview.
Black-owned businesses.
Right. Oh, shit, you got black-owned business.
Yes, sir.
Great sea moss, by the way.
Yes,
Great sea moss.
Sea moss. The sea moss
like,
sauce.
It was good, though.
Yeah.
And it had that,
Very abundant.
nah, it had the texture of, like,
Which one you had?
like rubber.
No, he got two different sets.
It's good.
The first batches he had, you know what I'm saying? He was still trying to get the flavor right.
He said
so I done had both of
he
them.
got the texture of Gerber. He right.
That shit
He
good,
damn
though.
right.
Yeah, the new ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tasted
The new ones he got now are sweet.
uh,
That's what I like.
Last event at the barbershop. He brought
Yeah.
some.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the new brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
See,
about,
that's
yeah.
my first time.
I was fucking with him when he had the other texture.
Man, so I've been vegan for about 6 years, and that started. My son was sick and shit, and I was looking for something to get him right, and I was helpless, bro. Medicine, that shit wasn't doing nothing, and I wasn't feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I just started looking up home remedies and shit, and ended up running into Dr. Sebi, and ran into Dr. Sebi, and that shit snowballed into me just coming into a different health consciousness, and then when I had my second child, when I had my little girl, after we birthed her, because I birthed her at the house, me and my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled her out or let her drop in my arms. But after my wife ain't feel like breastfeeding no more, she was like, man, we got to come up with something else. We wasn't doing the cow milk or the Similac and all that shit. So we had to get hemp milk, but then we needed more, you know what I'm saying, for more minerals and shit, so we had to get that sea moss. That sea moss covered it all. It was damn near a little better than breast milk, you know what I'm saying? It's fire, bro, especially if a woman not healthy. But yeah, that's what made me start fucking with sea moss. And then my last girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Kutil, her son. She when I was fooling with her, she was selling sea moss.
Okay.
And so I was like, man, we can make this shit really pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta just be a couple here. We can really, let's sell sea moss. She was like, you wanna help me? Hell yeah. And we had a couple other business ventures going, but I just really looked at that one and figured this hoe gone. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm naturally a healer, bro. Like, if y'all, anybody who know me, I'm on your ass about bullshit you eating and all kind of shit like that. So naturally, I just be want to help people with shit like that. So I got into that and just started perfecting the recipe. You know what I'm saying? And shit took off from there. Yep.
Because I've been on his ass about getting the business shit right. Since day one.
Hey, nah, I wasn't gonna taste it, bro. I'm looking like sea moss, bro. This shit all different types of color. Like, sea moss is one color, nigga. Like, what?
The minute Blakk told me he had sea moss, I started fucking with him.
I mean, I always.
The sauce.
If my people got something, I'm gonna try it regardless.
That sea moss. If I would have fucked with somebody,
you feel me?
If I would have fucked with somebody, I mean, cause if I wasn't on no health conscious shit, then I would have been like, hell no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me wanting to fuck with it made me fuck with it, and for me to be able to just eat it off the spoon like I want to, I had to perfect that boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's a transition, bro. It's the same thing as goddamn being in the kitchen, cooking crack and selling it. You know, it's the same thing. Same thing. Damn, it takes the same amount of time. It's the same shit, bro. No bullshit.
Only it's legal for you to be out there with that.
And people buy it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to get healthy, especially nowadays.
Yeah. You know. Not that.
Ever since the pandemic, it really didn't went up. Yeah.
That too, but like I ain't gonna I'm gonna say probably like the last 3-4 years, people have been, in my eyes, more conscious.
Yeah, it's the consciousness.
But I think it's because people are starting to become more aware of what's going on, and starting to learn that what the doctors and stuff give you is not really healthy for you. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can naturally do yourself.
Yeah,
everything.
And the stuff that we've been getting trained on from our parents because they didn't know. So now that I know, I'm like, I'm finna break this trend and, you know what I'm saying?
So what all do sea moss like help you with?
Damn near anything,
everything.
Bro.
That was actually me. You feel me?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I just want shit.
Well, shit.
To prevent anything, right?
Yeah.
I know the benefits is done for me since I've been having his moss, the way he does it and stuff. Because at first I was just getting regular Irish moss from this other person. And then once he told me he was doing sea moss, I'm like, all right, boom, bro, I'm finna buy it from you because, one, you black on, and I know you. And it's only right I build within my own damn circle in the first place. So I started getting it from him with the elderberry in there. Because I know he does it with the bladder wax. I ain't done that one yet. And some other ones. I'm like, nah, I just want the one with the elderberry. And that's the ones I've been fucking with. And especially with this new recipe that he got going. But for me, it's helped with everything. And boost the energy, everything. Dietary system. You know, I barely even eat now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the Taco Bell today. That was the only meal I had all day today.
I'm about to give me a job, man, before you get me off on Will. You feel me?
Bro, his sea mouse the truth, bro.
Hey, so like what? Cause look, you know,
So
everybody
this
do
the
this.
basics. It give.
It help you deal with inflammatory.
Oh hell.
100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't feel no pain.
Easily. So this the basics. The sea mouse gonna provide you with 92 out of the 102 minerals that your body need on a daily basis. So with the bladder rack, like he was saying, and I got a blend for that. It's called 102 M's. You gonna get all the minerals. You know what I'm saying? With a little burdock root too. But then I got a blend for damn near every health ailment, you know, somebody done came with. So, you know, somebody done said, man, my blood pressure high, I got hypertension. I got one for that, the hypertension healer. Or somebody done said, we want to have a baby. We came up with a fertility fire. Or I got a libido lifter. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody said, man, my hair won't grow. I got something that's going to promote that. You know what I'm saying? I want my hair.
Hey, look, hold on. Stop right there.
Don't start there.
Arthritis and gout,
If you notice, every time you see me, right, I got my hat on, bro.
Stop doing that.
Nah, look, this is why I got it on, though, bro. I can't rub my ass, bro. See what I'm saying, bro? Look. Nigga going thin right here, bro. You see me?
Oh, in the middle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. I just went in and shaved it all off.
You got that recipe with you?
So look. So the sea mouse, the sea mouse is gonna promote the hair growth. All the ingredients in the sea mouse got something in there that's gonna promote hair growth, prevent hair breakage, help the follicle, strengthen it, and all that type of shit. To make your hair grow, it's some stuff called Montana oil. I learned about that from Dr. Saber. It's hard as hell to get, but it's some stuff called Montana oil. That shit for sure gonna do it. I'm finna order some soon as it's available. Know what I'm saying? And everybody who asked me about that, I'm gonna put them down. And then I got for people with psoriasis and eczema and shit, I got this cream I make. You know what I'm saying? Clear that shit up. I had two homeboys who got psoriasis or had, and they was telling me about it. And I can't even remember what made me think about it or what made me think to make. Oh, you know what? No, I do remember. My homeboy David hit me, and he was like, "Man, you think you could come up with something for psoriasis?" And I was like, "Shit, yeah. Give me till in the morning. I got you." And shit, I did my little research that I do, and came out with the ingredients and shit. Gave it to him. He put the shit on. The next morning, the shit was gone. Then I gave it to somebody else. Worked for them too. So, that shit is fire. I actually started using. I'm finna start making some more.
Okay.
Yeah, this holistic healing, man. This is alchemy. This is what black people was born to do, man. It's in the DNA. Just gotta tap into it.
Man, yeah, I seen a statue of you recently.
Yeah.
You talking about?
Yeah, that first
First
African samurai. He did look like me.
That's a
though.
good ass anime too. I'm almost finished with it. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But it's actually based on a true story though.
What it's called?
Yosemite. It's Yasaki or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he said it's his real name in the anime. He says his real name and why they changed it.
But in that statue, they got an anime about him.
I'm gonna go see
Yeah,
it. I got to.
But it was a
at
real person. I know the whole. I read the whole history on it.
I know. See, I'm glad you came because you know what I'm saying. I can talk to you about what my folks ain't gonna talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, don't you think like it's good that they starting to try to like they trying to start like.
Well, they have to.
Start trying to.
They ain't got. This the thing. They don't have a choice because we digging so damn much, and the more we dig, the blacker shit get. So to keep them from looking like they was part of the oppression too, they gonna pop out with some shit, you know what I'm saying, to make us feel like, oh, they was riding with us too. It's really bullshit, but hell yeah, show that shit, because really out there in Asia, if the deeper you go,
the further you
go, it's gonna get to a point where it ain't no Chinaman, it ain't none of that shit. It's just black. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit they don't be wanting to uncover. All the martial arts and all that shit, that's our shit.
I was just about to go there.
That's all us.
Because the first black man that went over there was actually
that's all.
New martial arts. That's why everything is so animal based. And most of the animals you find are in Africa, and that's why they doing that style over there, because there was a black man went over there teaching that. That's how they know martial arts.
That's a fact.
Like, I know, but I'm saying that's the history of it. That's like the anime show I was telling you about. The guy that created that is a black guy, and he's the head of a Japanese animation thing. That was the first time ever. So the first time he wanted to do a show was based on a black person. The true trying to get us the information. Because I didn't know nothing about it till I seen that, and I researched, and I'm like, damn, this based on a true fucking story.
Even they symbols, bro.
All that come from Africa.
All that shit be African. The way they use the dragon over the sun is really the serpent in the sun, but it's the same thing, man. And Return of the Dragon is the same as Second Coming of Christ. Is the same as Return of the Sun. It's the same as goddamn global warming. That's all the same shit. And so they can easily just take some shit, flip it. Like, for instance,
that's what they've been doing for years.
Yeah, you know how they use the term Kai for energy in anime and shit. The origin of that 2-letter combination is from Africa. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that shit in so much shit. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they just to make insecurity, bro, in order to feed it, you gotta take from somewhere else. Yeah. Cause you lacking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So to have a feeling of pride, a feeling of this is where I'm from type of shit, they gotta do stuff like that. But it's also up to us to find that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna hide it. But you gotta dig and find it out for your damn self, cause they damn sure ain't gonna tell you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And the more you try to find the information, the more they trying to hide the information. You know, it's you'd be surprised how much stuff black people have done and haven't got credit for, but there's actually history of it and it's been written down. It's just we haven't got access to it.
Oh yeah.
Like most people that come from overseas that I spoke to, that come over here and read the books that we got, they be like, "Oh, bro, this shit wrong." Because I've had people, you know, parents being in the military, send me books from overseas.
Because this ain't Oxford English.
It's totally different.
We just got regular old English.
Yeah, they have a whole different
broken
language
down Irish cracker English. It ain't like Oxford English. If you catch a motherfucker in Great Britain talking, totally like different. For instance, even in Africa, when they spell the word color, we spell it COLOR. But the true spelling is COLOUR. That's how you really spell it. And you will see that in damn near every other dialect except English. But just because they want to be a little different. You know what I'm saying? And this really the newest shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's basic. So, yeah, bro. And to be honest, all the dialects that they speak, we gave it all to them. The alphabets, the number system, all of that. If we had let them continue they number system from Rome, they'll still be counting numbers with letters. You see how the Roman numerals is? Mm-hmm. Think of how hard it would be to represent 1 million or some shit like that.
You be writing that shit out for
you know what I'm saying? It ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, though. Yeah. What made you get to want to get so deep into finding out stuff?
Man, just seeing shit for what it is. Mm-hmm. Just looking at shit and wondering, why the fuck is this motherfucker crazy like that? Or why the fuck is this like that? Or why the fuck do they be doing that? Or, you know what I'm saying? Questions like that. And really, my homeboy, he hit me one day. He was like, bro, he was like, man, I want you to try something. I was like, what? He was like, man, don't pray for a week. And I was like, I thought about that shit. And at first I was about to get offended and be like, nah, but I had to really be real with myself, bro, and be like, nigga, you already don't be praying. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and act. You ain't finna act like you be praying. Yeah. I was like, and I told him, I was like, bro, I already don't be praying. He was like, did anything change from when you used to pray? And I was like, really? Nah. You know, it's ups and downs in life depending on how you run your ship. You know what I'm saying? And so then, right then and there, I understood that, and I started digging. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was more to what we had been presented. You know what I'm saying? Because the damn tables is turned too goddamn one-sided. It just ain't right. Yeah. Especially when I know it was like this for me. Ever since young, if I go to PE class or something, or play in a little league football or basketball or something, I never knew. And this ain't no shots at nobody, but I never knew no white boy who was the coldest one, or who, you know what I'm saying, or who can beat me and shit in gym and all that type of shit. It just wasn't. It didn't happen. Yeah. So for me, it was like how they always winning at everything. You know what I'm saying, when it come to getting ahead and shit like that. And I started digging and I started peeping all the bullshit that was going on. All this kind of shit, and then my grandfather started telling me about some shit that went down in 1908 or 1910 with my family, some massacre shit that happened in East Texas. Yeah, bro, and I really started digging. And then my cousin from Dallas put me on to my family in Africa, in Cameroon. Yeah, the tribe, last name, all that shit, put me on all that shit. So I took off from there. And so now it's like, shit, everybody needs to do that, because that's what helped me really build up the confidence that you know how long I've been rapping, bro? I've been rapping since I was like 8 years old, like actually writing shit down. Yeah. And ain't never really had the confidence to want to just say, man, I'm finna put my music out here. You know what I'm saying? I might throw some shit on SoundCloud or something, but never really was serious. Yeah. Knowing everybody fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So until I really gained that knowledge of self, or who the fuck I was, where I come from, that's the only way I can know where the fuck I was going. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different, bro, when you know who you is, what you about, what your people did. You know what I'm saying? What's in your blood. That type of shit is important. And most of us don't even know that shit.
Facts. That is a fact.
Nah, that's facts though.
But it's on purpose.
I know what I mixed with. You feel me? See, y'all niggas need to go do.
You're Puerto Rican.
Nah, I know mine, stuff.
I can't remember exactly. Like my great granny, that motherfucker full blood Indian nigga.
I knew he was gonna say that.
No, dead ass like.
But most blacks are.
Or Black Hawk or something like that, tribe, something like that. See, I just started like
digging into it.
My granny man put me on gang. I told her we probably got some money out there. So what we can do, man? You feel me?
There's a lot of missing money for black folks and Indian folks. For me, like
look, wait. I gotta cut y'all off now. So look, this is one of the tricks that been played on us.
All right, come on.
It played on me too, but it's there. So y'all see the people they call Native Americans? I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. What would make y'all think that people that look like that actually came here before us?
I don't think they came here before us. I think we
so
was already here and they just distant cousins.
So look, let me show you what happened.
So I know the history. I know.
So we got a tribe called the Olmecs who traveled from Africa, the Congolese area, where they knew how to extract rubber from the trees. They came down to South America first, civilized that area with the Incas, That's why they a little more older than the Mayans and the Aztecs.
Right,
Civilized them first, kept going in North America, bam, and civilized the Mayans, Aztecs, etc. So, upon them coming down, that's why they called Indians, because they come down through the Bering Straits. When they came down, the only way, y'all know how we are, naturally. The only way you gonna live by us, you gonna have to do shit right, the clean way, you know what I'm saying? Learn this and that, this how you farm, this how you get your food, etc. So, upon us teaching them all that shit, you gotta remember, these is the same people from that region, that's from that region, that's from that region, that's all savage. So, at some point in time, bro, they nature gonna come out. You can look up Aztec, Mayan, or Inca.
I know you're talking about
artwork and
tribes,
shit.
and it's all the same.
And you gonna see the human sacrifice on there, but you gonna always you gotta look into that shit carefully, because of people, they gonna always draw the depiction as who the fuck they was. So when you see the Mayans, the Aztecs, or the Incas, if you see them all black, you can look and you will see the white skin like they got a mask on, or you see the feet white, or the whole thing will be full of white people. But when you look on the Olmecs, they always black. They always wearing the cat fur of that land. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that it's a correlation to the motherland, because they got the same customs, the same cultures. So what they try to do is claim the land as theirs, because if y'all really think about it, they the only ones who ever got reparations or anything from this land, when it's really our shit.
Facts.
Y'all wouldn't have knew nothing about the land. Y'all would have starved to death. Y'all was nomadic, just traveling, going places, not knowing what the fuck. Every time we went somewhere, we knew what we was doing. That's why down here, they even called us the rubber people. It's the same thing we was doing in the Congo. We was extracting the rubber from the trees. They're
still doing that to this day.
We got millions of, tens of millions of Africans who got killed behind that in Germany, or by a German, King Leopold. He took a bunch of Congolese people and was making them get that rubber out them trees and was killing them behind it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful, because what pale folks will do, period, because I can't just say white folks, all of them will do that shit. They'll try to blend themselves into your mix, you know what I'm saying, for convenience. But then when something going down with black folks, where do the Indians be? Where do the Arabs be? Where do the Chinamans be? Where do they be? They don't be nowhere. But they be wanting us to stand up and help them fight for some shit that's really ours, that we ain't never got it down from. Y'all got reservations and money and all kind of shit. Asians and shit, they've been paid for Pearl Harbor. They just got a check for Asian abuse awareness or whatever the junk was going on. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay everybody. Jews then got paid from America for the Holocaust. And America had nothing to do with this. But we ain't get Nathaniel. That's facts.
But they don't want to see the blacks on top, though. That's a whole nother topic.
They already know it.
They don't
the
want to see
playing
blacks
field
in
fair,
power.
bro. It's
My
takeout.
boy get deep in this thing, bro.
No, but he's speaking all facts.
I really fuck
That's
with
just
it.
like
I fuck with it.
Facts, bro.
you have the story of Christopher Columbus, which is a straight lie.
Yeah, I know about that.
You know what I'm saying? A black man showed him how to sail and how to get up over here, and then you have a whole diary from Christopher Columbus' son saying the black man showed him how to sail and how to get over there, and showed his dad how to get over there.
You got
Africans was already doing
diary.
trades with North America.
You got
way
Columbus'
before.
diary where he tell it that it was already black people on every land he pulled up on.
So he didn't
actually
discover
went
nothing new.
He got locked up for stealing some of the people off the lands. It's in his diary.
Yeah,
He
but
wrote
they won't
everything.
teach you that in history class.
Hell no.
They're not bringing that up.
They'll rather
They're not
make
telling you that
up
the
a
Africans was
story
already doing trades.
They'd
already
rather
had
make up a
trade ships
story
and everything.
and say he just discovered some shit. Nah. Hell no. He was, man, the dude was trying to get gold from one of the Caribbean islands. He saw people
bring it
wearing
back to the
like
king.
little trinkets of gold and shit, and he was asking where that's at. And the people, you know, we ain't dumb. They was like, oh shit, he want this, and the look in his eyes, he wanted
Got
to kill
the envy,
for it.
yeah.
So they told him the people on that island over there got it. You know what I'm saying? He went all the way to that island. They told him, nah, the people back on that island over there got it. He was just a real dumb dude. You know what I'm saying? Every time he sees some grass, he think his land coming, or a certain type of bird, he think his land coming, and it ain't shit coming. Without the Spanish Moors that was on that ship, on those ships with him, because he had a fleet. You know what I'm saying? Without the Spanish Moors that was sailing the ships for him, they would have probably never found no damn land on some real shit. They probably would have died out there because the boat had broke down several times.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know how to fuck with it. In Europe, bro, around that time, everything that white people did, they had to get it from the Moors, just like any other time. And so even the shit about they religions and they gods and shit, the king and queen would ask the Moors what to do when the people came to the king and queen and said, why has our Lord forsaken us? They went and asked the Moors, what do they need to tell the people, man? You know what I'm saying? It's how serious that shit get, because people really think that religion itself is some spiritual thing. You reach spirituality by finding that shit in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can understand, if I'm the king or queen of this land, just say Ice the king right now, and then I come over here, slaughter as much as I can, cut Ice head off in front of everybody. And right now they Christians. But when I cut his head off, I'm Muslim.
You kill all that.
And so I'm telling them, whoever want to live, this what the rules is. Y'all finna be Muslim, y'all finna do this such and such 2-3 times a day, and they gonna do it. And so if you do that for 20-30 years, that's what the people gonna be on, without you even having to kill nobody, because it's ingrained mentally now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what didn't happen in every land. I tell people all the time, bro, you Christian right now, but what if you was born in Afghanistan?
Well, yeah.
You would have been a Muslim, bro.
100%.
Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? If it was your God's destiny to find you, he would have found you way across there too. It wouldn't have just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people who never heard of no religions, who ain't never heard of that shit. Don't know what the hell you talking about. You know what I'm saying? And people really got to look at shit like that, because if you get intertwined in some shit like that, it can make your mind do shit that you probably wouldn't do if you was conscious of the fact of what the fuck was going on with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that shit it's just crazy, bro. It's better for us to learn about that shit. You know.
I love the fact that he did. I can have a conversation with, because I understand everything he's saying. He's not telling no lies. It's just, can we get the rest of our generation on the same page? Because a lot of people don't want to hear this, or they don't want to open up their ears and go do the research.
Sure.
They want somebody to tell them, and then be like, oh, is that true? Then go research and find out that it is true. Then they be like, oh, damn, I wish I would have known that. Bro, a lot of the problem with our people in our race, they don't want to read. They don't want to research. They don't want to go find the facts behind stuff. They don't want to have ownership. You know what I'm saying? They always want somebody else to do it for them. They don't want to put in the work. You see what I'm saying?
That's society, though. Yeah. It's always a convenience. It's always an easy button for everything. So, you used to have to hold microphones. Now they got stands that can go everywhere.
Facts.
They had box TVs at first. Now you can
screens.
put them hoes on the wall, in the corner, in the wall. Like, you gonna always have an easy button. What the fuck a motherfucker was doing when they didn't have a blender?
Doing anything by hand with a
knife. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna make an easy button for everything, and once people get conditioned to think easy button for everything, shit, that's what they going. They ain't finna do all that goddamn reading. I'm finna go to work, come home, you know what I'm saying, drink my beer, watch my hip hop Atlanta,
and
You know what I'm saying?
beat
And
shame and dumbness.
So in battle rap, do you try to relay a message?
This is what I do in battle
To
rap.
like try to like put a seed in?
I definitely make sure that whoever I go against, you know what I'm saying, our people, I definitely make sure that they know that it ain't no hard feelings. So if they can get anything out my battle, bro, or out my bars, if I get to talk to them, I can do a lot more. Because once I get to talk to them, I can then let them know who the fuck I really am. You like the bars, but I'm gonna tell you what creates that. I'm finna show you where that come from. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, bro, you gain lifelong friends like that because people appreciate words of wisdom or shit that help them out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people that, bro, you should never want to let somebody sit across from you and beat you at nothing. I learned that from one of my cousins, and it's some real shit because when you go into an arena where masculinity, testosterone, and competition is the name of the game, nigga, you can't be frail. You gotta be ready to take heads off. You know what I'm saying? So if I go into the building knowing my intellect can touch more points than yours, I already really won the battle. I just have to tap into wherever that's at that's gonna beat you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really over already. If you can't go where I can go, how the fuck you gonna win? If we playing chess, we learn from the same teacher, but I exercise my brain more than you do. That's just like if Kobe go to the gym more than you, Steve Francis, he gonna be better.
I'm putting in the
This
work.
man every day, all day, he working at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the work you gotta do. You gotta do that with everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the more work you put in to exercise your brain, the more equipped you gonna be for said situation. It's like a person like Daylight or something. He can play all day, but a nigga know you can't play with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's because bro done elevated his mind in different places. Same with Lux. You know what I'm saying? Anybody intellectual gonna have something to give you, bro. That's some real shit.
And I think the first time I seen your battle, I realized I like, oh, this brother know what he talking about. Like me being around other battle rappers, there's certain people that you can tell got intellect with them, or it's like, okay, this a hood. And like you just know the different styles. You know, I be analyzing, break it down. The first time I heard, I was like, oh yeah, I know for sure me and him gonna be on the same level on stuff. Cause I know every battle I try to do, I at least try to sneak in or slide in some type of our history up in there. And that's just it. Cause I know that caution battle, I brought up Madu Nata. I know a lot of people didn't know what the hell I was talking about. He knew what I was talking about when I said it in there. And I did like a whole little history thing up in there real quick and then got back to the bars. You got it. You didn't, you didn't. But I brought it up to your attention. So hopefully somebody be like, what was Ice talking about? Let me go look at that. And that's all I'll be wanting to do. Just go look at it. Read for yourself.
You know, you be having some of them battlers who will say some shit and be like, that's a word. Look it up. Look it up. You know, it's that type of shit. People will really look it up.
I just won't say look it up. I'd be like, you heard me say it. Go look it up. Go find out for yourself.
See, I ain't gonna lie. When I first met Blakk, it was instantly like on the, I can tell.
Mental
like,
level.
I can tell instantly. He a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? He get to be that street nigga, but I can tell instantly his mind was somewhere else. You feel me? Like, he down, but, you know what I'm saying? He got his shit together. Cause his conversation wasn't like everybody else. It wasn't really on no battle rap type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah, I be reading y'all. That's all I be doing. I be checking people out. That's off the muscle. I already be knowing who the good niggas, who the street niggas, but still good niggas, who the cornballs, you know what I'm saying, who I'm gonna have to help out, you know what I'm saying, who gonna be asking dumb ass questions. I'm checking for all of that. Who gonna be on some funny shit, you know what I'm saying? And once I analyze it all, okay, I see everybody now. Ain't no new people coming in. I see, man, believe me, I know everybody energy, bro. And everybody know my shit by how I shake their hand or how I interact with them. It just is what it is. You know what I'm
So
saying?
where can everybody follow you at? Since we about to end this live
Shit,
broadcast.
everywhere. Follow
Everywhere.
your boy on
Where you at? Where
Facebook.
can they follow you at? What's the name on there?
On
For your Instagram and
Facebook
stuff.
at Bamalike Blakk. That's BAMILEKE BLAKK. And then on Instagram, same thing. And then on Instagram, the sea mouse sauce, just like that. Sea mouse sauce. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. And shit, that's pretty much it. The Breakfast Blunt Live on Facebook. Yeah, and follow Jackie Boy too, Robert Pruitt, Rockin' Rob. That shit corny, nigga.
And with
that
that
was his
being
rap
said,
name when he was 12.
we gonna end the live broadcast and continue the live stream on YouTube.
Nah, man, hey, look, bro. Shit, bitch, I ain't gonna even lie, but you got deep on them motherfuckers. I hope these niggas look at this shit. You feel me?
That's the only way they gonna get it if you telling them, cause most people don't got time to sit down and have a conversation.
I've been like, look, we still on.
Yeah, no, just for the YouTube.
Y'all niggas gonna hear this shit. You feel me? I fuck with all our interviews that we had and shit, but
This the best one.
this probably like right now, probably to me probably the best one because you took that motherfucker to a whole nother level. You know, it wasn't just on no battle shit, nigga. Like you really had me sitting listening. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to everybody, but I didn't want to ask him so many questions. But you know what you're saying, so fucking interesting. I want to hear it. Shit, I couldn't even.
That's what you're gonna get on the Breakfast Blunt. We be rolling on that motherfucker, bro. We be rolling on Breakfast Blunt, dog. Cause people be chiming in, asking questions on there and shit, and you know, me or Jackie Boy. Once we get to rolling about a certain topic, especially if you know about it, you know, we don't know about it, we don't too much touch on it. But if we know about it, we're going in. You know what I'm saying? It be live, bro.
So if somebody touch on something that you don't really know about, what do you go research it?
Oh hell yeah. Instantly. Soon as any word or phrase, any goddamn thing I run across and I don't know what the fuck it is, I'm going to check it out. Just because you never know what the fuck you can find. Bro, I didn't research some off the wall shit and dove into some whole other shit, be like, what the fuck? And found out some shit that was really, potent information, bro. Some crazy shit, man. That shit be happening. So hell yeah, research everything, bro.
Yeah, I think the deepest thing I got into was when my uncle gave me the Book of the Dead and told me to read it. And I was like, he say, don't worry about the name of the title. Read it. And then come back. I read it sucker in a week. Bro, that thing answers so many questions that I had in my youth that I just didn't understand. Like it answered a lot, and that's what made me start digging, learning my history, learning about Kemet, Kush, all the black stuff going on, the Cameroon, like all. That's when I really started studying all the African stuff, and I was like, damn, bro, this is a lot of stuff I didn't missed out on. This is stuff I wish I would have known as a kid. I wish I would have been on that. I'm like, I'm behind.
How much better you would have been? Like,
yeah, because the fact, if you know where you, like you said, if you know where you came from, you're going to better understand yourself and have a better understanding of you and why you act the way that you act. Yeah. I know why I act the way, because of where I come from, where that tribe is, where that whole lineage is like, okay, we're all like this. We're just driven. We're just driven to be like that. So I tell everybody do that.
Y'all way more. I ain't gonna say
but I realize I can't.
You can definitely.
But you realize I can't do this with everybody.
Y'all way more on the intellect level when it comes to that type of stuff than me. You feel me? Because
but we're also trying to educate you though. I'm also letting you know, like, bro, you can get on.
When I get toasted, I just go on YouTube or.
So I get toasted too. This is what you do. You go on YouTube. I'm gonna send you some shit to go look at. I'm gonna send you right where. I'm send you right what to look at. I'm gonna show you where to go look at some. Cause
there's some stuff you can see on this dude. There's a dude on there I watch now. He's from Africa. He's like got double degrees and everything. Runs a YouTube channel. He only gets like 500 views. But the stuff he's telling me is legit stuff. And I'm just like, I know why he hasn't blown up. white people just, you know what I'm saying, ain't trying to
It's
promote
real,
that.
bro.
But the black people fuck him because he gets like he have 500 views on a YouTube, but he'll have like 10,000 comments on there. Like he'll go live, I'm in there. They in there.
YouTube
They
shut me
but
down before.
YouTube would just they'll show it to the side, bro.
Man, I did
all that black stuff.
I did a video on YouTube about the origins of coronavirus.
They wasn't trying to hear that.
No. I was like an hour in. The whole shit is like an hour and 40 minutes, but about an hour in, they shut that bitch down. But I was going ham because I had did about 3 days of research on that shit and just really got into that shit. And once I found out what the fuck was really going on, it was already what I had suspected anyway. Now, so I was like, oh, hell no.
You need to back up your research.
It's animal. It's animal. It's just fucking with animals, bro. It's the improper relationships with animals.
The humans and animals.
That's where all diseases come from. All of them. I don't give a damn if you're eating them, fucking them, living and sleeping with them. All that shit can cause disease.
Bro, the last 5 major diseases come from animals. AIDS.
Look how they name them.
The swine flu.
Huh?
The HNZ, bro. And these are the ones that was all global pandemic stuff. All these are animal stuff.
animal
It's not human made. These are coming from animals, and they're trying to weaponize the junk, or fucking with the animal, or trying to crossbreed stuff you're not supposed to be doing.
Facts. Syphilis came from them fucking them sheeps and shit. Chlamydia, all that shit. All of that shit. Flu, pneumonia, all of that shit come from fucking with animals. So, just like, okay, you see how they've been saying this shit about Wuhan, China, how it's because they was eating them bats and pangolins and all that type of shit. They eat anything. So, you get a disease. Now, when we don't really think about it, but it's the same thing. The only thing different with black people is we gonna cook the shit out that motherfucker. Real talk, we gonna burn them up. You know what I'm saying? So we damn near eating nothing. We just getting full. But at the same time, it still has an effect because that shit is damn near impossible to digest. So now you got diabetes, now you got gout, now you having arthritis and strokes and heart attacks. All of that shit start happening because of fucking with the animals. So when a nigga be like, man, y'all need to change y'all diet, I'm saying that because I know exactly what it is that's fucking you up.
Facts.
I done did the experiments on my own body. I know what it is. I know all the skin problems you're having, all your aching bones, all that shit come from fucking with the animals. You know what I'm saying? And I did all the, on the coronavirus video, I did all the research behind it, showing you how our intestines and teeth and shit are made as compared to all the vegetarian animals in the wild, like the gorilla, the elephant.
Our shit flat.
Yeah.
Probably cooked meat.
Yeah.
Can't
chew that shit. We ain't got no sharp ass teeth like wolves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They got teeth to eat meat. We don't. We supposed to be.
They're the
But
meat
then
eaters.
I'm gonna show you the power of vegetables and shit. The strongest animals in the world are what?
Vegan.
Gorilla, he vegan. Elephant, he vegan. Rhinoceros, he vegan. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with them animals, and they vegan. All they do is a gorilla eat like 60 pounds of plants a day
And be chilling all day
and be chilling.
with all that muscle.
And will knock your motherfucking head off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, plus they intestines are damn near a exact replica of ours. So your body size is gonna be a third or a fourth of the size of your intestines. Your shit gonna be 3-4 times your body. You know what I'm saying? But a carnivore, they shit is short. So they can hurry up and eat that meat and shit and hurry up and shit it out. You don't want no dead carcass sitting in your body. But that's how our people end up getting sick, because they eating all the damn meat. And then the shit get clogged up down at the bottom. That's where your intestines at. And you steady trying to process shit in your stomach, and it can't go. It take like 72 hours, bro, to process one serving of meat. So imagine you do that 3 times a day.
Every day.
Every day. 20 years, your shit sticking out here. You blame it on Bill or whatever the fuck people be saying, you know what I'm saying? Then you start having problems, you know what I'm saying? Stomach problems and all this type is because of the meat, man.
I got a story with that.
The Black Plague.
I went vegan 2 years ago.
Sleeping with chickens.
Cutting out that meat, I wasn't feeling bloated no more. The minute I cut that, I wasn't feeling bloated. I wasn't feeling tired. None of that. You know what I'm saying? The hardest thing for me right now, I'm trying to weed off the chicken. You know, I'm still doing chicken and seafood, but it's like, you know. But
And
as far as red
the
meat though, I didn't
ain't
cut.
gonna really do you like the rest of that meat. Seafood digests in 24 hours like vegetables. I wouldn't recommend eating it every day.
No, I don't eat it every day. But I'm like,
it's definitely better than any of the other meats. Chicken's one of the worst shits you can eat.
I just said I'm trying to get off the chicken.
Chickens ain't.
I gotta
real
find the
animals.
right substitute.
This is something you can look up, man. Look up the origin of the chicken. Look up how a chicken's created. It's gonna fuck you up. Like, them hoes don't even pee. They pee through their skin, bro. Like, chickens is a crazy animal, but that's because it ain't natural. Like, real shit. You gotta.
You eat chicken shit?
Man, I used to fuck it up though. But you
I'm
got.
saying, but
You got a red fowl and a gray fowl.
facts.
One is from the Asia area or the China area, and one is from like the India area. But they both jungle birds. Some Asian took both the birds, mated them, and made a chicken.
Crossbreed.
Crossbred them, made a chicken. That's why chickens can't fly. They don't really fight or nothing. They just really stupid. Most farm animals be like that because they be man-made animals. Even them cows you see, them black and white cows, they don't do nothing. You can go push them hoes over. They can't do nothing, bro. Just move.
And that's where you get cancer from.
Facts.
From them cows. Because the meat has cancer on it and they still be selling it in the stores.
Disease.
When I did my research, that's what made me go. When I read that and saw that, I was like, dang.
It's
I guess
gonna
we need
get
to
you anyway, cause it's gonna
shut it down. Yeah.
Make your cells sick and stuff. But
Yeah. But we good, though. We're going to go ahead and close out this interview. We got to get up out of here. I think they closing us out.
This is
All right.
a good interview, man. Y'all be looking out for us, man. Real talk.
appreciate you fellas, man.
Appreciate you.